since Hugh Edwards, who our listeners may remember is a paedophile newscaster who was recently just set free again on the streets, basically. 11 other perverts have been given suspended sentences since that. I'll just give some names out here. Stuart Pettifer, Dr. Ross Canada, who was a doctor basically, works at the Tavistock. The Tavistock, as you know, is where they commit those barbaric surgeries on young.
Most people who are interested in the sexuality of children, most of them are pedos.
Yeah.
So he
was. Yeah, he worked at the Tavistock, obviously, sexually mutilating young girls and young boys, basically. But Paul Stewart, another character, all three of those were pedos, basically. They found pictures of young children. I think Ross Canada was trying to, what's it called, when you catfished? You thought he was speaking to a 14-year-old boy, trying to get I mean, these just a repulsive character. The point is, they've been caught, evidence, they've gone to court and they've been set free. Two other people, Valuttum Jegahanthan, I don't know who he is, Martin Thane, both guys who beat their wives or their girlfriends to within an inch of their lives, basically, again, set free. So these people are all set free, given suspended sentences. So they have pled guilty, as Peter Lynch did, but they've been set free, including Hugh Edwards. And there's 11 examples. I've just read out 5 there. There's 11 examples of people like that.
We've said this before. Those individuals are not a threat to the government.
Yeah.
The ministers are not going to allow those people to babysit their kids.
Yeah.
They're not going to get in relationships with them and they get battered. They're no threat to the government. They're a threat to me and you, and to our families and our women and our daughters.
Yeah. They're a real threat to us.
They're a real threat, but they're not a threat to the government. But an old man shouting at the police, that's a threat, because old men shouting at the police can bring down governments, can bring down regimes, can bring revolution, can change countries. Paedophiles and wife beaters never change anything apart from the colour of a woman's eyes and her body when he beats the shit out of her. But
they are a real threat walking down the street. That Peter Lynch guy, if he walked past me in the street when I'm with my daughters or with my sons or whatever, he's not a threat. He's not a threat to me. He's not a threat to my children at that point. But those characters are real threats, physical threats, free on the streets, walking past me and my children, and potentially are a danger to them. That is the scandal of this, isn't it?
If governments were interested on our personal safety, they would have heavily reduced mass migration. But they don't, because they don't care about our personal safety. And this is just another example of them not caring. It's cheaper and easier for them to let these people go. It's something like £48,000 a year to lock up an average prisoner. 80,000 for a Class A prisoner. Government skin. So they'd let these people go because it saves them £45,000 a year and keeps the places open for people like me and you. Did you enjoy that video? I think you did. Come on now, hit that bell, subscribe, comment. Let's build this channel. I need more followers, I need more subscribers. Be part of the journey. See you soon.